Former Grenadian politician Claris Charles retired from frontline politics in 2008 as an undefeated incumbent with the new National Party government. Shortly thereafter, Charles was appointed by her boss to represent Grenada as its ambassador to Cuba. I first asked Charles if she misses frontline politics, and this was her response.
And no, I don't like looking back. I am from the revolution. Forward ever, backward never. Yes, when you move out, you move out. You find other things to do, and you put the same energy or more into what you are doing.
The Grenadian Embassy has spent much of her time repurposing the island's embassy. It acts as an embassy and as a halfway house for Grenadian nationals who visit Cuba for medical attention and other state business. We arrived at the embassy to a buzz of construction and renovation. The upper floor houses the sick who require outpatient care while in Cuba and whose medical conditions may require extended stays on the island.
I think that doing that for them is not like a privilege that they have. I think it's a necessity, and it is something that the government should continue to do, because as long as Cuba is there, Grenadians will continue to come. There will be students, there will be sick people. You cannot just think that they're going to find a place, and if they don't find a place, they got to come back home. I don't see any sense in that, doing something halfway and then having to go home. They come here, they need emotional support. Sometimes they need financial support. They are anxious, they don't know the language, they're in a different culture. So whatever you do it for humanity. You do it because it is a human thing to do. It is a right of every Grenadian to come to its embassy and get care and attention.
As part of my visit to Cuba, I was able to present a donation of school supplies for the Maurice Bishop School for Special Education. Many of the items were donated by Grenadian nationals in New York. Ambassador Charles welcomed the initiative and encourages Grenadians who visit Cuba from Europe and North America to do the same.
Once they contact the embassy, most of them ask me, what would you like me to bring for you? And I said, no, I don't need you to bring anything for me. I need you to bring some crayons, some drawing books, some plasticine, because there is a school in Cuba called the Maurice Bishop School for Special Education. And these are for the students who are challenged in different ways, mentally and educationally. And it is named after one of our prime ministers. And I think that we can support that school.
Ambassador Charles will have her hands full in the next few months, welcoming another batch of Grenadian students to Havana and facilitating the transfer of sick patients for urgent care. For her, it will be just another day at the office, doing the government's bidding. Reporting from Havana, this is Bubb.